Imagine this. It's your first day at a new job. You sit down at your desk, open your laptop, and before you even finish setting your desktop wallpaper, someone leans over and whispers, "So, when are you planning to leave?" Wait, what? You haven't even figured out where the bathroom is. And yet here you are, already being prepped for your next career move. Welcome to the wild world of job hopping, a place where resumes grow faster than houseplants, and LinkedIn is hotter than Tinder. But wait, across the office, someone's still using Internet Explorer, wearing a 10-year-old company hoodie, and proudly reminding everyone that they've been with the company since before the coffee machine worked. And that, my friend, is the other side of the battlefield. Loyalty for life. Let the career mentality showdown begin. Job hoppers show up to interviews like they're evaluating a buffet. They're not here to settle, they're here to taste. They'll smile, shake hands, and ask deep questions like, how's the exit opportunity? Or is the coffee machine fast enough for an urgent 3 p.m. existential crisis? Meanwhile, the loyalty for life folks enter the same interview with a leather-bound folder of printed resumes and a list of questions that includes, what's the company's 30-year plan? And, do you offer matching pension plans for great-grandchildren? Job hoppers ask about career mobility. Lifers ask about chair ergonomics. Same interview, very different energy. In the job hopper world, staying at a company for more than 18 months is like surviving a reality show. Impressive, but slightly suspicious. You'll start hearing whispers like, aren't you still here? Or, wow, you must really like HR. They'll celebrate their 1-year anniversary with a new resume template and a farewell lunch that's only slightly awkward because they forgot the intern's name. Meanwhile, the loyal lifer is over there celebrating their 12th work anniversary with a sheet cake, a laminated collage of company party photos, and a badge that says, survived 4 CEOs. They've got vacation days that are older than the new hire's college degree. Job hoppers leave with a LinkedIn post. Lifers leave with a framed team photo and 3 Tupperware containers. Job hoppers have sleek, minimalist resumes, one-pagers, all action verbs. It's basically a dating profile with bullet points. Scaled operations, built a team, disrupted synergies, left before Susan in finance could figure out what I actually did. You can't tell if they're applying for a job or pitching a startup. Now lifers? Their resume is like a company timeline. 1 job, 35 years, multiple promotions, and more job titles than a superhero in the Marvel universe. They list achievements like, survived 3 mergers and wrote the original employee handbook in Microsoft Word 95. Their resume doesn't end. It just fades into institutional memory. Job hoppers show up on day 1 with energy. They bring colored sticky notes, ask about KPIs, and actually read the onboarding packet. They're not here to waste time. They want results, recognition, and that sweet little phrase, transferable skills. By week 3, they've already suggested a new workflow, reorganized Slack channels, and pitched a new project named after a Greek mythological figure. They're in it to win it, for the next 9 to 12 months. Lifers, on the other hand, pace themselves. Why rush? The company isn't going anywhere, and neither are they. They know where all the skeletons are buried, metaphorically, we hope. And they've learned that real success is not about fast wins, but about outliving everyone who remembers your mistakes. When a job hopper leaves, it's swift, efficient, and comes with a goodbye email full of buzzwords like new chapter, growth opportunity, and grateful for the journey. They vanish into the digital fog, off to a new role that, fun fact, pays 18% more and includes unlimited kombucha. Lifers, though, when they leave, the office enters mourning. There's a potluck. There's a slideshow with pictures from 2003. There's at least one emotional speech from a manager who wasn't ready for this. Someone prints a banner. The printer jams. It's poetic. The job hopper's departure is a casual unfollow. The lifer's exit, a company-wide emotional event complete with tears, testimonials, and a karaoke machine. Let's address the stereotypes. Job hoppers get labeled as flighty or not committed, but from their perspective, they're not flighty. They're flexible ninjas of the workforce, hopping from job to job like strategic frogs on a professional lily pad. They chase better pay, faster growth, and employers that don't use words like family unless there's actually cake involved. Meanwhile, loyal employees get hailed as dedicated or, less flatteringly, as comfortable. Critics might say they're stuck in a rut, but lifers will tell you, they're not stuck. They're rooted. They've built history, relationships, and a very deep collection of company mugs. To the hopper, loyalty looks like stagnation. To the lifer, hopping looks like commitment issues in Excel form. let's talk about money. Job hoppers often get pay bumps with each hop. Jumping every year or two can make your salary leap like a caffeinated kangaroo. Meanwhile, lifers tend to rely on internal raises, which, let's be honest, sometimes feel like getting rewarded with an extra chicken nugget for 10 years of loyal drive-through service. But lifers may get long-term benefits, bigger retirement contributions, sabbaticals, more vacation time, and that sacred thing known as job security. So who wins? The hoppers win fast, the lifers win slowly. Kind of like the tortoise and the hare, except the tortoise has health insurance and knows how to expense lunch. Now picture a workplace where job hoppers and lifers coexist. One wants to revamp the brand identity, the other wants to keep the old logo because it has a legacy. One uses Slack emojis, the other still sends Outlook calendar invites with no time zone information. The job hopper is trying to launch something new. The lifer is just trying to remember when Karen from accounting switched departments. And yet, somehow, they make it work. The hopper brings fresh ideas. The lifer brings historical knowledge. The hopper says, let's move fast. The lifer says, let's not repeat the disaster of 2011. Together they form a chaotic but beautiful yin-yang of workplace culture. Let's get real. There is no right career path. Job hopping isn't a crime. Loyalty isn't a prison. It all depends on your values, your goals, and how much emotional stamina you have for awkward goodbye emails. Maybe you're a hopper now, and one day you'll settle down and become a lifer. Or maybe you're a proud lifer who suddenly realizes the grass might be greener and comes with a signing bonus. Either way, there's no shame in the game. Just don't judge someone else's career path because they change jobs like socks or stick to one like an emotional support chair. The real goal, do work you enjoy, grow when you can, leave when you must, and always know where the good coffee is. If this career showdown made you laugh, think, or reevaluate your 5-year plan, don't forget to subscribe. More culture, more humor, more office tea coming your way soon. And no matter where you stand, hopper or lifer, just make sure your exit email doesn't include Comic Sans.